Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've provided a video update, but given that there are a lot of changes happening right now to COVID regulations, I thought this would be a good way for me to share the information that we currently have. The big updates are around masking, no surprise there. I'm sure you heard that the governor signed an order that changes the masking mandate for schools from being required to being recommended. And this goes into effect statewide on Monday, March 14. This order allowed counties across the state to either adopt these new guidelines or to continue with more restrictive guidelines, such as continuing to require masking indoors. Yesterday, our county, Alameda County, the Alameda County Public Health Department, announced that they will align with the state guidelines. This means that the decision on how to proceed with masking will be left to individual school districts. We have a board meeting next week, and we have placed this item on our board agenda for this meeting. The meeting takes place on Tuesday, March 8th at 6:30 p.m. Throughout the pandemic, we have consistently been following Alameda County guidance. For example, when our students returned to school, Alameda County recommended but did not require masks to be worn by students and staff outdoors. We followed this guidance, and we have never had an outdoor mask mandate for our schools. They've been recommended. Accordingly, I will be recommending on Tuesday to our school board that we continue to follow the guidance provided by Alameda County when it comes to indoor masking. And I know this can be a tough one for people because I know there are, excuse me, a lot of strong feelings about masking one way or the other. If you wish to share your thoughts and have your comments heard by the school board prior to them making a decision, you can speak at our board meeting on Tuesday. Our meetings are open to the public, and you can come in person. We also continue to allow people to attend our meetings virtually through Zoom. Anyone wanting to speak to the board can use either of these formats, and these comments will be considered prior to a decision being made about by our board. A link to how to access the board agenda can be found in the email update that went out today. All right, in other news, even though masking requirements are changing, the rules around quarantining and isolation after a COVID exposure will not be changing anytime soon. And I don't know, there's no date on when a change in these things might happen. As far as vaccinations go, I'm not sure what will happen next year. The governor previously announced that once the COVID vaccines become fully approved by the FDA, that they will be required for all students. And if nothing changes, it's likely that this requirement could go into effect next school year. That's the 22-23 school year. However, there is legislation making its way through the legislative process that would change how this is implemented. And if I had to guess, I think it's likely that some type of change will come when it comes to vaccine mandates. I have no idea what that change might be or when it might happen. But if it does happen, I will share with all of you what I know as soon as I find out. On non-COVID related topics, I would like to congratulate all of our athletes at Logan that participated in postseason events. We have a long list of teams that made it to the postseason. That includes our cheer squad, our girls and boys soccer teams, our girls basketball team that had a great run that ended just this week. Our boys and girls wrestlers had a fantastic season. I was able to watch many of you compete and was very, very impressed. It was so fun to watch all of you out there. And what a great season. Congratulations to all of you. Also, Black History Month ended in February, and our teachers and staff did a lot of work trying to bring Black History Month alive in our classrooms. In the email update that went out today, there's a link to some of the activities that our teachers did that we're going to share with all of you. I want to thank all of our teachers who shared what they did during Black History Month so that we can share them all with you. Anyway, moving forward, this month is Women's History Month, and we hope to have something similar prepared for everyone at the end of this month that we can share with all of you next month. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend.